Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle of wanting something, more money, better health, a loving relationship, only to see it slip further away? What if the key to unlocking your dreams wasn't in relentless action, but in the quiet power of your own imagination? Welcome to the world of Neville Goddard, a mystic who revealed that feeling, not wishing, not hoping, but deeply embodying the emotion of your desire, is the secret to manifesting reality. Stick with me, because today we'll dismantle the myths about effort and achievement, explore real-life examples of how ordinary people transform their lives through feeling, and guide you through a simple practice to start living from your desired future. By the end, you'll understand why Neville taught that you are already everything you seek, you just need to convince your subconscious of that truth. Imagine standing on a riverbank, watching the current rush past you. Most of us spend our lives chasing after things like leaves floating downstream, straining, striving, exhausting ourselves to grasp them. Neville Goddard taught there's another way: instead of chasing the leaves, become the river itself. How? By embracing the law of assumption, assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Neville didn't mean superficial positivity or daydreaming. He spoke of living in the end, a state where you surrender doubt and mentally inhabit the reality you desire until your subconscious accepts it as fact. Think of a woman longing for a loving marriage. She could visualize dates or romantic gestures, but Neville would say that misses the point. The secret? She must sink into the feeling of security, comfort, and gratitude that comes after her wish is fulfilled, the quiet joy of waking up beside her partner, the ease of shared laughter, the absence of longing. By falling asleep nightly in this emotional state, she rewires her subconscious. Her actions then align effortlessly with her assumption. She becomes more open, trusts opportunities, and stops forcing outcomes. Within weeks, she meets someone who mirrors that inner certainty. Here's why this works: your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between real and imagined experiences. It accepts what you consistently feel as true. Neville called this the marriage of consciousness and substance. Your outer world is a shadow, a delayed reflection of your inner emotional landscape. Struggling to pay bills? Feeling wealthy isn't about ignoring reality, it's about focusing on the relief of financial freedom until it dominates your inner atmosphere. A man buried in debt might start by cherishing small moments, holding a warm cup of coffee, feeling the sun on his skin, and mentally affirming, "Isn't it wonderful how abundant my life is?" He's not denying his bills, he's building a new self-concept. As he persists, opportunities arise: an unexpected job offer, a creative idea, a chance meeting. Why? His dominant feeling of abundance repels lack and attracts aligned circumstances. But what about when doubt creeps in? Neville's answer is disarmingly simple: revise your day. If you argued with a coworker, replay the scene in your mind before sleep, but this time, feel the satisfaction of a respectful conversation. By mentally rewriting the event, you neutralize its emotional charge and signal to your subconscious, "This is who I am now." Your mind then works to match your outer world to this upgraded self. Take Sarah, a teacher who feared public speaking. She revised a memory of stumbling during a presentation by feeling herself speaking confidently to applause. Months later, she volunteered for a keynote speech, stunned by her own calmness. Her revision didn't erase the past, it reshaped her identity. This is where people misunderstand Neville. They think manifestation is about getting things. Really, it's about becoming. Wealth isn't manifested, the person who embodies wealth is manifested. Healing isn't forced, the version of you already whole is embraced. When you shift your self-concept, reality follows. A student once asked Neville how to find a better job. Neville replied, "Don't seek the job. Seek the feeling of being valued and prosperous in that job. Fall asleep feeling thankful for meaningful work." The student did this nightly, visualizing shaking hands with his new team while soaking in pride. 3 weeks later, a recruiter called about a role he'd never applied for, with higher pay and respect he'd imagined. Coincidence? No. His feeling had magnetized a match. So how do you start? Tonight, before sleep, when your subconscious is most receptive, ask yourself, what would it feel like if my deepest desire were real? Maybe it's the peace of financial ease, the thrill of creative success, or the warmth of love. Locate that feeling in your body. Let it swell until it's tangible. Then rest in it. No straining, no how. Just inhabit the emotion. Do this nightly. Within days, you'll notice synchronicities, ideas, people, or resources appearing as if by magic. Why? You've stopped projecting lack into the future and anchored yourself in the feeling of fulfillment. And as Neville promised, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and it will harden into fact. Ready to test this? Tonight, pick one small desire. Feel its fulfillment as you drift to sleep. Keep a journal, note shifts in your mood and opportunities. Share your journey in the comments, I'd love to hear your breakthroughs. And if this resonated, subscribe. We explore timeless wisdom weekly, from Rumi to modern neuroscience, always focused on you as the creator of your reality. Remember, your feelings aren't fleeting, they're the architects of your life. Thank you for watching. Until next time.